Yahoo News. Yahoo News. Sign in. Search query. Search the web. Top stories. 72. DHS to shut down Friday if stalemated Congress can't agree to fund it. Border czar Tom Homan warned broad ICE raids risked public support. Catherine O'Hara's cause of death revealed after. Home Alone, star died at 71. Howard Lutnick faces bipartisan calls to resign over Epstein ties. Trading gold CFDs versus futures, which offers the best profit? IC Markets ad. GOP infighting ramps up over Stephen Miller's White House role. Stocks climb while warnings grow over what's next. New climate report says 41 states are getting warmer by the decade. 1/8. For you, world. Reuters. Russian forces pressuring Pokrovska's last battles, rage. 3 minutes red. IC Markets ad. Gold hits record levels. Trade and capture the opportunity. Capitalize on price swings in gold. Fast execution, advanced charts, and tools made for new and pro traders. Trading derivatives involves high risk to your capital. Opinion. The New Republic. Trump begs people to keep liking him as his global popularity tanks. 2 minutes red. Politics. Mediaite. GOP Senator changes tune on Epstein files release. Now I see what the big deal is. 2 minutes red. Politics. Associated Press. Democrats say White House offer on ICE is insufficient, as Homeland Security funding set to expire. 5 minutes red. Advertisement. Politics. Stylecaster. Jeff Bezos reportedly afraid Trump would seek vengeance on him after making himself an enemy. He's dependent on the president. 3 minutes red. Politics. The Guardian. Europe's painful realization it must be bolder with U.S. set out in security report. 4 minutes red. World. Associated Press. Navy leader wants to move faster and leaner instead of turning to aircraft carriers in crisis. 4 minutes red. Interactive Brokers ad. Start trading like a professional today. According to Investopedia, Interactive Brokers has more fractional shares available across more markets than anyone else. Opinion. The Telegraph. Putin's war economy is on the verge of implosion. 3 minutes red. World. Euronews. Tehran targets top reformists, tightening grip as nuclear talks resume. 3 minutes red. Politics. Associated Press. U.S. snowboard star Chloe Kim calls for unity after Trump bashes teammate over immigrant crackdown. 3 minutes red. Tips and tricks ad. If you eat ginger every day for 1 month, this is what happens. Politics. Mediaite. Steve Bannon sounds the alarm that Trump's MAGA base is disenchanted. Massive lack of enthusiasm. 2 minutes red. Business. Business Insider. Drones on Ukraine's frontline perform so unpredictably in frigid weather that it's like Russian roulette, Commander. 4 minutes red. World. Reuters. U.S. reaches nuclear deal with Armenia as Vance pushes peace dividend. 3 minutes red. Insure.com ad. Drive less than 50 miles. You should update your policy. Don't pay your next auto insurance bill until you read about this. Politics. The Daily Beast. MAGA senator melts down with cruel threat against U.S. Olympians. 3 minutes red. Politics. The Daily Beast. Video I know why spineless MAGA bow to Trump. Rep. World. Reuters. Analysis China set to widen footprint in Bangladesh as India's ties decline. 5 minutes red. Notification. Sign in to get more. Sign in or join Yahoo to personalize your news feed and get updates across devices. Sign in. Sign up. Footer _logo description news. Mail. News. Finance. Sports. Life. Entertainment. Shopping. Weather. Premium offers. More. Share your feedback. Terms and privacy policy. Privacy dashboard. Help. About us. About our ads. Sitemap. Twitter. Facebook. Instagram. YouTube. TikTok. Copyright 2026 Yahoo. All rights reserved. Something went wrong. Try again. Refresh page. Close this content. You can also use the escape key at any time. Reuters. U.S. reaches nuclear deal with Armenia as Vance pushes peace dividend. By Lucy Papacristo. Tuesday, February 10, 2026 at 5:30 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time +5. 3 minutes red. 1. U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance and Armenia's Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan shake hands, as they attend a joint press conference, in Yerevan, Armenia, February 9, 2026. Varam Bagdasaryan photoler via Reuters. U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance and Armenia's Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan hold signed copies of Joint statement on the completion of negotiations on an agreement for peaceful nuclear cooperation between the United States of America and the Republic of Armenia, at the President's residence in Yerevan, Armenia, February 9, 2026. Reuters. Kevin Lamarck Poole. U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance and Armenia's Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan shake hands, as they attend a joint press conference, in Yerevan, Armenia, February 9, 2026. Reuters. Kevin Lamarck Poole. U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance and Armenia's Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan hold a joint press conference, in Yerevan, Armenia, February 9, 2026. Reuters. Kevin Lamarck Poole. 1/4. U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance visits Armenia. U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance and Armenia's Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan shake hands, as they attend a joint press conference, in Yerevan, Armenia, February 9, 2026. Varam Bagdasaryan Photoler via Reuters. More. By Lucy Papachristo. Tbilisi, February 9. Reuters. Armenia and the United States agreed on Monday to cooperate in the civil nuclear sector as Washington sought to bolster ties with a former close ally of Russia, months after Washington brokered a peace agreement in the South Caucasus. A statement on the nuclear sector deal was signed by Armenian Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan and U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance, who is on a 2-day visit to the country. Advertisement. The two said they had completed negotiations on what is known as a 123 agreement, which allows the U.S. to legally license nuclear technology and equipment to other countries. The agreement will allow up to $5 billion in initial U.S. exports to Armenia, plus an additional $4 billion in longer-term fuel and maintenance contracts, Vance said. This agreement will open a new chapter in the deepening energy partnership between Armenia and the United States, Pashinyan said at a joint press conference with Vance. Long heavily dependent on Russia and Iran for its energy supplies, Armenia is now reviewing proposals from U.S., Russian, Chinese, French and South Korean companies to construct a new nuclear reactor to replace its sole, aging Russian-built nuclear power plant, Metsamor.